It's 2010 and it's New Year's Eve. A young Kiri around 10 or 11 years old is quite excited. Can't wait to celebrate with my family, he thought. It's going to be an amazing evening, he thought. Staying up late today, past 12 or midnight. A young Kiri goes downstairs. He sits around with his family. The countdown ticks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Kiri didn't know it back then, and he thought this was normal. But he was suffering from mental health. A 10 or 11-year-old boy was mentally ill, where he would experience anxiety and worry. A young Kiri thought this was normal and didn't address it, so we went back to the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Happy New Year. Kiri smiled, or put on a smile, to everyone around him. But he didn't understand that there was a mental problem within. He didn't understand that he wasn't at peace. He was worrying about something. Kiri was so scared in 2010. And the reason he was scared was because he was going to start secondary school. For people in America, from primary to the next school, basically, a new school. It was January the 1st now, and he would still think about it. The days went on. February came and he would still think about September, is the school year for UK people. He would still think about September and how it was getting closer. March, it was getting closer. April was getting closer. It was getting closer. It was getting closer. It was getting closer. He was so scared and he was so anxious because he's lost his old friends and it was a new start and he had to go somewhere else and didn't know the teachers and he had to dress in this uniform and he had no immediate friends, and how's he gonna walk to the school? Will he walk alone? Does he want to be on his own? He was so fucking scared. I've spoken about that in a few other videos, about the toll it had on me. And as the months and days went on, he would still think about something in the future. 8 months in the future, 9 months in the future. 1 month to go, still thinking about it. He was living in the future. He was anxious. He was so anxious to the point where we're gonna get deep, are you ready? He would be sick. He wouldn't make himself sick, but he would feel so anxious and his belly would turn and he would throw up his food every other day. Every other day. He was so scared, he was so on edge, and he didn't know it. The final nail in the coffin, as I touched my heart, the final nail in the coffin was my dad. And this is some dark shit, and this is why I got scarred, or this is my trauma. And again, I have to keep it real on this channel. I have to keep it real, and that's what I am. My dad, on New Year's Eve, knew even before that I was kind of scared about secondary school. It was a common thing in my house. I was still worrying about it, not even 9 months before, maybe 10, 11 months before. I was scared and everyone knew it. A young 10-year-old, 11-year-old Kiri just wanted to be held. Just wanted support and to say it was going to be okay. He didn't know anything else. he was so young and still had that sensitive side that he has in himself now. And he just wanted a cuddle and to be told it's all going to be okay. My dad, for whatever reason, maybe his traumatic childhood, maybe his mood, maybe his ignorance. The clock strikes 12. A few minutes has passed. Me and my sister prepared confetti. I remember this photo. Editors, let me know. I'll get it there. Hopefully I can find it. But that's what I was looking like. Me and my sister prepared confetti to chuck. And as we were chucking it and Kiri was trying to hold back his fear, and he didn't understand, but hold back his mental fear and his anxiousness. My dad, 5-10 minutes after, maybe 20, and I would never ever forget this. And this scarred me. This was my first big scarring from young. My dad goes onto the carpet, picks up some confetti, chucks it in the air, and he says, "Yay, yay, secondary school, secondary school." Ooh, ooh. Kiri, just thinking about it, can cry from it. But young Kiri burst into tears. He was so scared. And his dad took the piss out of him. That's crazy still. What was that? 15 years ago. Now, if I bring it back to you, New Year's, for me now it's alright. At Christmas a few days ago, or like 6 days ago now, I asked my dad, "Why did you do that, Dad?" And I looked at him and it's all okay now. Look at me, I'm doing well, it's all alright. And I asked him, "Why did you do that?" And he said he didn't know. He kind of half apologized. Whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through this year, whatever you're going to go and experience in the next year, people will come into your life and catch you when you're vulnerable. Someone will say something, someone will do something will happen that will be so hard, so traumatic, so scarring. My message is simple. Train the mind to become strong so external stimulus just bounce off you. It's coming. It's coming. Someone's going to chat shit about you. Someone's going to put you down. Someone's going to hate on you. Someone's going to laugh at you. Someone's going to try and fuck your life up if you're doing well. Even if you're not, they're going to beat you down even more. These people are disgustingly sick people. And I understand that now, because even before my dad was speaking about his past, and this guy had an even worse childhood ever than me. My upbringing was as good as it gets. I'm so grateful for that, but we're not going to go into it, but it makes sense how he is now, and he's never probably truly dealt with his childhood trauma, just like 90 to 95% of people. He does that maybe in a way to make other people feel sad in that moment. Obviously, we don't know, a mood thing, or people say things in that moment to make them feel better about their shitty lives and make you feel bad about your life. You must train this, because if Kiri had this brain when he was 10 or 12, 10 or 11, okay, secondary school, okay, big man. Anyways, I'm going, bye. But he wasn't, because he was still young. And bad things will happen to you when you're young. It's just important to understand that the past is the past, and your success and the person you become, and this is a part of your story, and your laugh at the end is overcoming that and understanding that people are saying these things, or people are doing these things, or people are hating on you because their lives are shit. You can't, Alex Hormozi said this best, you can't hate and understand someone at the same time. Because if you understand them, you can't hate them. I understand my dad's past, and I understand some of the comments he said in my life, and it makes sense because I understand what he went through, so how can I hate him? It's just so important to understand this and put yourself in a sort of bubble, like for you and your success and your mind and your body, because that's what's going to be here tomorrow and that's what was here yesterday. It's all about you. People will fucking chat shit so many times. Oh, you know, why are you doing YouTube? Fuck you all. I have 2K subs. Fuck you all. Fuck you. Do you understand? To all those people, go fuck yourself. Look at me. Oh, your body, why are you getting a tattoo? Why are you doing it? Go fuck yourself. I am nothing. They are nothing. We are all nothing. In 200 years, you don't even exist. Fuck those people and just protect everything in here, because those moments are coming. They're coming, and get ready to deal with it, because just remember this random gang tattoo guy said, getting ready to deal with these emotions. These tests, these are tests where it tests how strong your mind is, and you must look at it and say, oh, you're only hating on me because of your shitty life. That's how you process it, and you say to them, you know what, I really hope things pick up for you, or I wish you all the best from the bottom of my heart. And you just continue doing your life, because that's all that matters. I've never believed in, oh, new year, new me. Fuck all that. It's just a new day, whatever. But habits and the life you want is built day after day after day. One day, day one. One day, day one. One day, day one. It has to start from somewhere. Try your best to understand this. It will take time. I promise you it will take time. But try your best to understand this. Create a force field. Understand people are saying these things and hating, bringing you down, because their lives are shit and it makes them feel better. It will make sense. I promise you that. I'm proud of you. Keep going. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below. If you also like one-on-one coaching sessions or like to learn from my Skool share classes, all links down below.